Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manon, and today I'm gonna talk to you about my type of summer that I'm gonna have. Which, I mean, we've all heard it. We know hot girl summer, we know intellectual girl summer, we know romance girl summer. You know them, let me introduce you to thick girl summer. Thick girl summer, which is a summer where I'm gonna just be reading a lot of bigger books. You might be wondering, that is a bold statement. Well, true. I've had a lot of bigger novels on my TBR for a very long time, and I'm talking at least a year. This year, I'm ahead of my reading goal for the year, which, as information, is 52, one book a week. I am ahead of that, which is insane. But I saw that, I was like, it's time to start reading those books that you will never finish in a week. The only ones that I'm gonna read, probably not. I'll probably read a few romance novels, because as much as the amount of Hallmark movies that I go through in December equals to the amount of romance novels that I crave during summer. I really enjoy romance novels for some reason, mostly during summer. I'll read them throughout the year, but summer beach reads, I'm just like, one book that we're gonna read as well. And that's what we're gonna do this summer. I'm properly ahead, which I just really didn't expect to happen. Now, I'm gonna introduce some of the books that have been on my TBR for a very long time that I just haven't read yet. The first book that's gonna be on my summer reading list is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara, which we all know. I think it's been around the block multiple times on BookTube, on BookTok, on Bookstagram. Will it make you cry? Yes. Will it make you sob? Very apparently so. Will it make you reach out the world? I don't know. I just feel like if a book was gonna make me cry as much as this man is about to cry, yes. The book itself, it follows 4 college students where it starts off and then throughout their lives. So it plays off in New York, apparently all the troubles and tribulations that they go through in life and the effect that it has on them, and apparently a lot of the trauma that they experience throughout their life. I don't really know the finer details of it, because everyone's like, this, like, I cried so much, and I was like, great, I gotta have it. Because we all need like a few books in our bookcase that you're just sobbing at, like, just like ugly cry. So yeah, I'm curious. So it's contemporary novel, and it has let me see, a minor 750 pages that I have to get through. So definitely not a 1-week read. Then the other one is by Dostojevski, the very well-known one, Crime and Punishments. I bought this years ago, because this was like a very special edition that was like a lot cheaper that I could get at like the bookstore. Follows the story, it's got of who? Raskolnikov, who commits murder. This is not a spoiler. But kind of what follows is his story of like, how do I deal with this? Why did I do it? What's going on? Kind of the trauma of that. But like, I think less crying, more philosophical type of conversation. I don't know if it's something for me. I do often enjoy more philosophical books, but this is like a thicker philosophical book. And I don't know if I'm that interested in going through all these pages, but we're gonna give it a fair shot. So I feel like this is one of those books either I'm gonna really enjoy it and think it's super interesting, or I'm gonna read this and be like, well, okay, not my cup of tea or a cup of vodka, because it is in Russia, in St. Petersburg, where it plays in 19th century. It's a more philosophical take on trauma. I think the other one is more of a this lifestyle will go cry take, but like in a really beautiful written context. This will probably be a more philosophical take on it, and I feel like this could go either way. 574 pages. I think this is like probably the shortest novel this summer. Yes, I am just realizing what I've committed myself to. Then, The Priory of the Orange Tree, which I have bought a very, very, very long time ago because I was like, dragons, yes. Fantasy, yes. Give me a bigger novel, yes. And then I didn't read it because, yes. Some people love it. I've seen online, I'm like really into this. And some people are like, this is a bit of a scam. People shouldn't have been this enthusiastic about it. So, as I'm doing with every book that comes from social media, especially book talk, don't have very super high expectations and expect it to be like the newest, biggest new classic that you come across in the world. I'm gonna do this through with this one. I expect a fantasy novel with dragons, and that's about my expectation level. I think like neutrally, like I go into this neutrally. A world divided, a queendom without an heir, an ancient enemy awakens. That was my thing with this book. Like there's no summary on it, any inside, so I just literally bought it for the recommendation and the cover. So this could go either really well or really bad. Anyways, this is 804 pages. I have two other ones that I feel like I could read within a week in my experiences with the writer, which is the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. Like I said, I just reread Throne of Glass just because I wanted to, and I for some reason haven't gotten to Crescent City. The first one, House of Earth and Blood, and the other was House of Wind and Fire. Anyways, Crescent City series, 2 books now. I don't know the amount of pages, and I don't know that much about it. I've seen bits and pieces on social media about them. I know Bryce, and I know obviously Rune Dannon, but only by the audio on TikTok. That's it. I have no clue what else is going on. I don't understand anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna look for the page numbers that are mentioned on Goodreads. Crescent City, first book, which is House of Earth and Blood, is 803 pages. House of Sky and Breath, not Sky and Fire, Sky and Breath. Like this is not Avatar, where we need to collect the 4 elements. 805 pages. I always enjoy her work. I breeze through them pretty fast. Like, breeze through them is a big word for the fact that I will not sleep and just read as much as I can and completely lack any sort of responsibilities. Those are the books I know, like, you think like, oh, that's 5. Those are 5 thick boys. Like, my thick girl summer is gonna consist of these 5 books. The last 2 probably quicker than 2 weeks per book. Welcome to my thick girl summer. Let me know what kind of books you're reading, or like if there's like what books you're reading, or like what's a thicker novel that I should be reading or that you are currently trying to get through. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video or want to see more of my content, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much anyways for watching. I love seeing you guys here, and then I'll see you guys again next time. Up until then, happy reading!